Thank you so much, Jimmy Neutron, for the continued subscription. 3 months, thank you so much. Much appreciated, Jimmy Neutron, thank you. And a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monday Blues session, late at night here in the UK at about 11 o'clock. Yes, I'm 15 minutes late, but that's what rock and rollers do. We like to be late now and again. Sending out greetings to everyone across the globe, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch me and my humble stream. Without further ado, let's get on and play a few numbers, and then the most important thing, let's find out how your week is going so far. It was Monday. So hopefully I'll brighten it up a little bit, and we're going to have a good session tonight. Here we go. Thank you so much indeed. Good evening to you, lovely people. I want to say thanks again for Cred Fito and Jimmy Neutron 666 for renewing their subscriptions. Thank you so much indeed, guys. How are you? What are you up to? What are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Hello, Harmony. How you doing? Hey, T-shirt pants. How you doing? Darth Ribs. How you doing? Nice to see you, Dave. Rico Stench. How you doing? Welcome aboard, everybody. Thank you for coming to see me again. Nice one. My mod gifted me some gifts this week, some giftage. We're me and Mark are fans of the fantastic Jeanette music, and she's probably still streaming right now, and she's got a playing card strapped to the top of her head, or playing a trumpet or something. It's just brilliant, you know. The other day she went, "Hang on a minute." To about 2 weeks ago, I think she went, "Hang on a minute, let me just have a drink of water. I need to hydrate." And she picked up the biggest water bottle you've ever seen in your entire... It was huge. So Cred Fito, my mod, bought me one. Thank you very much indeed, Cred. Top fella, thank you so much. I need never go thirsty again. Okay. Thank you, Kenny's Pro World Jukebox, for the subscription. Woohoo, 3 months. Thank you so much. Taunt. Okay, yeah. I've got nowhere to put this. It's so flipping big. Lovely. Okay, let's do a song called Jam, called because this is all about jams tonight. Them Driving Blues. Incidentally, all of these backing tracks are available on my website, and you can download them for free, and you can use them for free, and you can record with them for free. There was a Canadian band that did a whole album called Fast Forward. They did an album called Fast Forward, and it used all my backing tracks, and they're jamming over it, and that's what this is about. You know, as long as I get a credit, I don't care. And that's what these tracks are for. I'm making up these jam tracks for people to use, to improvise over them, and you know, if you fancy doing a jam and putting it on YouTube or whatever, then go ahead. Okay, so this is Them Driving Blues. Jeanette, you naughty gal. Here we go. Thanks so much, guys. What the hell happened there? I've got some side issues here. Thank you so much for the raid, Jeanette. That's very naughty of you. As only you know how. Thank you so much, T-shirt pants for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits, everybody, and the subs. Thank you, Kenny, for the resubs. Harmony for the bits. Thank you so much. Lyric, I can't read. I'm so sorry. We've got a hype train level 3 already. I only just kicked off. My cable's just knocked my guitar cam out, so excuse me while I just fiddle about, as only a technical geek will know how, while I rectify this problem. Okay. Is that who I think he is? Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much indeed for the tip. Thank you so much. And we're back in the game. Don't shout as we fiddle about. No, please. And it came to pass that Saint Victor was taken from this place to another place, and where he was lain on sheets of muslin and velsin for as much as to soothe him. Yea, verily, and did they make themselves acquainted with his most secret places. I do like Monty Python. Okay, onwards. Thank you for being a forward follower. Look at these lovely people coming in. Thank you so much indeed. This is, thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Kimmy. This is Blackmagic Blues, and this is a take on the. Let me come back. Let me execute transition, as they say in the tech world. Let me go back to my homepage. Hang on, guys. This next song is called Blackmagic Blues. Hey, Singing Planet, how you doing? And it's about. Okay, let's go to the home cam. And let's go back there. Okay, great. Back in the game. This next song is based around Peter Green's early Fleetwood Mac version of Blackmagic Blues, not the Santana version. We're talking Jeremy Spencer, Peter Green, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, the early 60s lineup. And as much as I love Rumours, and my favourite Fleetwood Mac album is Tango in the Night, I really, really do like Peter Green. And I must do more. I must do Albatross, etc. I have a Les Paul sitting over there, but it's just a time factor. But I'm massively planning to invest in the Monday Blues session this year, so look out for them tracks. But this one is called Blackmagic Blues, and it's kind of an amalgamation of kind of a slick 80s with a string intro, and then going straight into the R&B thing. And then we have the original shuffle groove as well, and it's great fun to improvise over. So. We're going to have a lot of fun. And hey, PSX0005, thank you so much again for coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kimmy, for the 1,000 bits. Kimmy's, oh my goodness, right. I'm going to need to get a chair. Because whenever Kimmy comes into the stream, I always get really scared. Okay, here's Blackmagic Blues. It's lovely to see all you lovely people. you so much, Kimmy. Señorita Wendita, thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Thank you so much for Reefus for the sub. Thank you so much. I think Kimmy's gifting subs and Señorita Wendita. Them two are hatching a plan, and I'm getting scared, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I'm nervously excited, but I'm scared at the same time. How wonderful is this? What a wonderful community. So this is quite a lengthy jam one. Last time I did this was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's about a 10-minute jam, and it's based on Led Zeppelin's Since I've Been Loving You. And I just love the chord progression and everything. So I just thought, you know what, just do it forever. So I'm going to be talking during this as well. So I'm just going to get on with it because I love this tune. Even if I didn't write it myself. Well, I didn't write Since I've Been Loving You. Wait for it. Wait for the comments. Hey, Phil Smythe. How you doing? How you feeling, buddy? Phil Smythe is in the house. Can we get a shout out? My button is stuck. Kimmy, no. Oh, no. I'm covering my eyes. Can we get a shout out for Phil Smythe, please? The fantastic Phil Smythe. Yes, it was lovely to raid Phil earlier. Karen did a stream earlier and she raided. Karen is 1 day away. She's got loads of hours, and thanks to all you people, she's been loads of chatters, and she's done her affiliateship in 5 days. So it's amazing. Kimmy, thank you. Oh no, Kimmy. Can somebody put Kimmy in a chair and strap her arms down, please, and remove her from the theatre of conflict that is a mouse and a keyboard? She's so sweet. Thank you, Kimmy. Yeah, my little Miss Wiggles, bless her golden heart, is so nervous about streaming, as I am too. I still get nerves. I still worry. I think, is it good enough? Is the quality good enough? You know. But you do what you do, you know. And Miss Wiggles is going to be doing another stream soon. Hey, Melissa, darling. How you doing, Melissa? How you doing? Yeah, choo-choo, choo-choo, let's go. Hey, Mama Jukes. It's a big one. Take care, Kimmy. Happy shopping. Shop till you drop, girl. Depends what you're going to do with the potatoes, really, isn't it, eh? Kimmy is now furking. Hey, Joan Zach, welcome in. Thank you. I've possessed your computer, Singing Planet. Take care, Harmony. Good night to you, Harmony. Summer, good evening, welcome in. Thank you so much for gifting the 5 subs, Leslie Summer. Really much appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that was Let's Blue Zepp, a sprawling noodle fest that I sometimes like to do. Wait a minute, I've got to hydrate. Here we go. You can blame Quedfito and Jeanette Music for the size of my water bottle. But as I've always said, if you're going to have one, have a big one. I can barely lift it up. Yeah, that's what she says. Sorry. Schoolboy humour. She is mad, but in a mad, good way. Karen raided her yesterday, and Jeanette raided me tonight. But Karen raided her yesterday, and I think when we raided her, and I think she was doing something like this, right? I'm gonna try and emulate, because so we're raiding her. Imagine, picture the scenario, folks. Okay, we're raiding her. That's what we saw when we went in. And then she was hopping on one leg. I think she had a series of best moments playing. Just like, this is the best stream ever. I think it's better than when someone's playing a musical instrument. When someone's just entertainment. That's just sheer quality entertainment. Love it. But she's mad in a good way, and we love her dearly. And I was really pleased the other day, because she's constant. She works so hard. And she put on our Discord yesterday that she's unlocked her path to partner. And if she doesn't get it, we're all going to round up to Twitch HQ with big pointed sticks, okay? Because if anyone deserves it, she does, you know. There's loads of people I follow on here, and they're all brilliant. They're all brilliant, and they've all got your own unique stamp on things. But Jeanette works really hard, so I hope she gets her partner. Thank you for the raid, Jeanette. I just noticed that my she has so much energy. I don't know how. Like, I take speed, and I don't know 1% of her beans. Really, you take speed? We shouldn't talk about that. We shouldn't talk about that on Twitch. You might develop a nervous twitch. I apologise. Medically prescribed, of course. Right. Now, what I'm doing is I've got a thing on here. I've been using it ever since I did the Monday Blues session. I've been using a thing in OBS called the Advanced Scene Switcher for you tech head guys. And I had a few problems the other week, a few days ago actually, on Saturday, sorry, where my OBS version was not. You'd close it off, and then when you opened it again, it was hanging. It was doing all sorts, and there was render frame delay and everything. It was awful. So I went back a version, and it's all fixed. But now I've gone back a version. This is the first time I've used the Advanced Scene Switcher, and of course I was testing it. Medic's raiding with a party of 5. I tell you what, good evening, Medic. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Medic. Really much appreciated. That's 3 raids I've had tonight. Thank you so much, Medic. Welcome in, Medic. If we can, what I'm going to do with the Raiders is I'll do a Hendrix track, okay, a Hendrix jam. So I'll do a Hey Joe or All on the Watchtower or something, so that we know it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when I'm doing these jams, you're thinking, what one is this? Because they're all originals, and I can get away with doing originals, improvising over the Hendrix tracks. So I'll do your Hendrix one, Medic, okay? But what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just I've got this automatic scene switcher, and I want it to go to the multicams, which is this one here and this one here, and then I want it to do the front dummy one, and then I want it to do this, ooh, like that. Okay, using the move transition tool, and then I want it to go maybe to an angle. I've done it too quick, sorry. And then I want it to go back, and it's getting stuck on. Hang on a minute, watch this. It's going to go a bit mental. Hang on, there you go. It's getting stuck on this camera angle. So if you literally, Medic says, "I appreciate you, bro, and glad you are live to raid, bro." Thank you so much indeed, Medic. That means a lot. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome in. If you guys could just give me 30 to 40 seconds, I can fix this. So throughout the rest of the set, I haven't got to worry about it getting stuck on this, and I haven't got to keep tapping tablet buttons and stuff. Okay. So I do apologise, but you know I will be back. Okay. I'm just going to go to an intermission and fix this problem. Unfortunately, these things happen on the live stream. So just give me 30, 40 seconds, okay, guys? Love you lots. I think we've done it. Thank you so much for being so patient, guys. Thank you. So I'm just going to check it while I'm having a chat to you all. While I'm chatting, I'm just going to trigger one of the scenes, and it should actually just start flicking through them all, and then I'll know it's all working. And then I'm going to do a Hendrix track from Medex, so just stick around for a couple more minutes, and it's all going to be good, guys. So yeah, this we're living in frightening times over here in the UK. What we've done is we decided to abolish all of our COVID restrictions completely as of Thursday this week. A political move, I believe, but we're not going to talk about politics. But I'm still going to be continuing to wear my mask. Definitely, I'm still pretty rattled by what's happened over the last couple of years. As a musician, it's very, very tough for musicians to survive in these weird times. Madness, they call it madness. Buy a Seconda, it'll fill you with gladness. Now you know me age, don't you? Agreed, Phil. And as Phil Smythe, he's a lovely fella. I wish he lived closer. Some of the laughs, some of the giggles we could have. My God. But as Phil Smythe said today, and I mean, how are you feeling today, Phil? Anyway, how are you feeling after your stream? Phil did a stream today, and he's Phil Smythe. Go give him a follow, please. But Phil Smythe does looping, acoustics, covers, classic rock covers. He's a rock guitar player. He's also a lecturer at the Academy of Contemporary Music down his way as well. I say lecturer, he's a teacher. Same thing, really. And I just want to wait to see whether this cam switches, and then all will be well in the world. For some reason, they were all jumbled up. And Phil Smythe is a great guy, and I sent him Ulysses. Ulysses, soaring through the galaxies. Like that. I sent him that the other day. I would love to do that with him. And he does the pony leg as well. He does. I think we got everything working again. He does the pony leg. No, the things I like about Phil, when he's soloing, is he gets into it. When he uses the whammy pedal, the shoulder goes when he does the pedal. That's the best bit, right? And the other bit is the tongue. It does this like that. When he's really into it and concentrating, superb. Pony leg. Yeah, go for it, guys. Oh, here we go. Look, all the mysterious. Okay, it's all up and running. Thank God for that. Right. Okay, Medic, let's do some Hendrix. This is a jam of Jimi Hendrix's All on the Watchtower. No, Singing Planet, when you make faces, they're fantastic. When you're playing, what you did the other day, I watched your stream and you did Black Coffee. Sounded great, but you look, and this isn't a criticism because I never do that, but you looked quite nervous when you were playing the guitar when you shouldn't be, because it sounds great. Maybe the guitar's action was a little too high or something. There is a thing, I don't know whether you know, there's a thing called in here. If I bring up the neck, in there, can you see that little brown hole? There's a truss rod, and sometimes you can get an Allen key in and tighten that to bring the action. And one of my failings as a guitarist over the years is because I have quite small dinky fingers. Well, I really like my actions as low as I can get them before they turn to crud. And if I can help it, as I say, my mod this week gifted me some strings, so I'm completely in his debt, because it means I can put a fresh set on this and a fresh set on Swirly this week. So when the Friday Night Rock Show hits this week, I can really kick off, and I'm going to be using Swirly a lot more this week with the camera on. Tongue and arm is definitely the best bit of my guitar playing. No, it's not, Phil. You underestimate yourself all the time. So this is for Medek, okay? I'm going to do this Hendrix jam track for you, sir, for the raid. Thank you. And but it's for all of you, really. That was a bit there, wasn't it? A bit smoochy-woochy. You know what I mean, guys. Let's have some fun. Hey, Handsome Dave, how you doing, sir? Don't forget, you subscribers, you've got some lovely fancy stuff that you can interact on the screen, some silly things, some fun things, yeah, to liven it up, rather than just sitting there watching me noodle about. You've got some on-screen commands, my wonderful mod, while I sip from the cup of elixir of the giftage of plastic water bottles that he gave me. My mod will be doing the sub command, so you can get a list of all of the commands that you're welcome to use while I'm doing my stream. There's some people that have gifted and done donations earlier before, and I haven't given them a shout out, and I do apologise. The main one is I'm going to get around to all of you, but the main one is Kenny. I hope Kenny has had a shout out from me, and and thank you again to Senorita Wendita for the bits. I probably wouldn't have gotten as further along, and neither would have Karen actually, were it not for Kenny and his all-encompassing care for everyone on Twitch. It knows no bounds, and I mean that non-disingenuinely. I mean that really nicely. So, top fella, thank you. That was for you, Medic. Okay, brother. I'm going to do another jam one, and this is called River Blue. All these are original jams. Kenny is awesome. He's a lovely fella. Although, I did see Singing Planet that you posted up some theory the other day in his Discord, and I thought, oh, she could have asked me. I am, of course, joking. I knew what a triangle is. It means major 7. But over the years, what I've started doing is if I was going to write something like B flat major, B flat DF or something, I would list like B flat, and then I'd put the triangle. And people would go, oh, that's a D minor with a B flat in the bass. No. That's my terminology now is B flat major. I didn't know. My terminology is I write that delta symbol, the triangle, for major, just for a stock 3-note triad now, which is wrong, but it's what I do with my own musical shorthand that I do that with. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll do the triangle, and then I'll put a little 7 next to it for major 7. Because I like the triangle for major, and I like the minus sign for minor, the plus sign for augmented, which means just a sharpened fifth, and the diminished, which is depends what sort of diminished, a dominant diminished or full diminished. So the half whole or the whole half scale, which is a symmetrical part of the symmetrical scale. So yeah, I'm really losing people now, aren't I? So that was before I saw your teaching stuff. Oh, don't worry, it's all good. I was probably in bed or something, or asleep. So this is River Blue, and this is an original jam that I wrote about 2 years ago, and it evolved into this piece of music. What I'm hoping to do one day is take all the layers that you see, all the chat and all the overlays below, and hit record, and record most of these tracks, and put out a little Monday Blues session sort of CD, little jam CD. Yeah, Singing Planet, to me, delta in maths is a change equals change. So I'm like, is that a modulation of sorts? I can see where you're coming from with that. The biggest thing that happened to me about chords was when I realised, especially when I started studying people like Maurice White and people like bands like Earth, Wind and Fire, something like After the Lover's Gone, if you listen to their live album, the chords at the beginning are just amazing. They use Neapolitan modulation and all this kind of stuff, and tritone substitution. It's all thrown in the bag. Secondary dominance. It's amazing. But the thing that, I love it. I mean, I love Earth, Wind and Fire anyway. My late friend Mick West said he's seen them a few times, and he said they were the tightest band you've ever seen. But he saw them in the late 70s, 80s, early 80s. So, the biggest thing that happened to me is trying to understand about slash chords. So if you have a B flat in the bass, and then you have a D minor over the top, then that's going to give you B flat major 7. So the rule of thumb you can make from that, if we move that up a tone to C major, it will be a C in the bass and then an E minor triad on the top. So the rule of thumb we can get from that, so that we can put that in any key, is that a minor chord, a major third up. So a major third up from the tonic, and play a minor chord from that. After the Lover's Gone, Phil Smythe. If you I'll send you the link in Discord. I'll send you the link. But it's there's also a guy who dissects it and breaks it down, and you can see the chords, and it's a lesson in how to be smooth and how to use theory correctly. It is so C and an E minor, basically that will give you C major 7, but you can put that in any key. So if you had a G major, then go up a G major as one sharp, and the reason why we have sharps and flats is because of the tone semitone, tone semitone. But as I put before in my thing on Discord, in my Discord channel, the Howard Goodall thing explains the reasons why we do this, and the reason why there's a lot of repetition and overlaps because of equal temperament. Because I think before 1685, if you wanted to play in C Lydian, for example, the Lydian mode, that wasn't the same as the fourth mode of G major. Even though the notes now are the same, it was not the same. It didn't sound the same because of the Pythagoras rule of 9 and the Pythagorean comma, the principles behind the Pythagorean comma, and all that's explained. Howard Goodall wrote loads of well-known comedy theme tunes and is also a really good classical composer in his own right. But he wrote the Blackadder theme tune, the Red Dwarf theme tune. But he's also amazing at presenting and doing presenting. Howard Goodall did an amazing one on the Beatles. Go on YouTube and find Howard Goodall, the Beatles, and he talks about I Am the Walrus and how it moves down in whole tone steps and things like that. But I mean, talking about the Beatles, pretty much everything that was complex like that. It was Paul McCartney who was doing the chords, I believe. Was interested in the music, and John Lennon who was interested in the lyrics, but really their right-hand man was George Martin because he was classically trained. And I don't think you can get away from that fact. If you really want to expand your horizons, then just adding a bit of theory on. You remember them unlocking the guitar neck things, the shapes, the things that I showed in my Discord, Singing Planet, then that's... ears help. Ear training makes a difference, definitely, as well. Yeah, he's great. I remember trying to... I do remember, about in 2010, I did a Beatles album. It's on my YouTube channel. Sorry, shameless plug, I'm sorry. But and I did Sgt. Pepper into With a Little Help from My Friends, Getting Better, Fixing a Hole, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and Drive My Car. I love Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul is like, wow. And Revolver. They're two of my favourite Beatles albums ever. As soon as Revolver came out, and 2, 3, 4, they went into Taxman. I'm done. I was so done. And ironically, in Taxman, the guitar solo was played by Paul McCartney, not George Harrison. If you watch anything by Howard Goodall, he dissects it and brings it down. He talks about Eleanor Rigby, how it's using the Dorian mode, Let's try and get it. I've got to watch out for copyright. Like that. And I did a version of Eleanor Rigby as well. And I think the strings, trying to get the strings right, and I still don't think they're right. That took me about a week. I wanted to get everything really accurate. And it's all done by ear, but I wish I'd had the scores, the actual original things. It would have been a lot easier. Sometimes companies send me scores, my day job. Sometimes companies send me, they'll send me sheets for their musicals that they're working on. And that's much easier to work in. But I am a bit of an ears guy. I much prefer to listen to it and think, oh, it goes like this, and then play it. And as a result, my sight reading is really pants. Rico Stench, I was looking at the unlocking stuff the other night, and for me, it has always been a heel of mine. It made no sense, but then again, if I read a book, it's just words on a page. I understand, Rico. The idea with that unlocking the neck page is that you take, you start with the top graph, the top left graph, and then the top right graph. So the top right left graph will be formulas. And for a major scale, it'll be, or for a major chord, it'll be 1, 3, 5. So you take that 1, 3, 5, and then put that in the key that you want, like for instance C, and you look at the numbers for C, and it'll be C, E, G, and then plot C, E, G out all over the neck. And if you do that, you use them blank sheets, you'll build up your own compendium, your own library of chords and scales. And because you've done it yourself, you'll understand it far better than a teacher could tell you. And the usefulness of that is that it won't make you a better guitar player. That comes with sitting with a metronome and having an intelligent, solid practice routine. But what it will do is it will, because most people, I mean, even I sometimes do it, they play with their hands, they don't play with their heart or their head. They don't think before they play a phrase. They just hit and hope it comes out. And I'm guilty of that as well. But the more knowledge you have of what's going on and where the notes are, you start to see familiar patterns, the same patterns building up. And even if you go back a little bit before that and look at some things on my website, steveforward.com, there's some guitar stuff on there. Some stuff about the thing called the cage system. Where you just have, C major, A major, G major, E major, and D major, and then you put them into bar chord forms: C major, A major, G major, E major, and D major, and that will get you out of a hole. And E minor, A minor, and D minor will give you, but that will only get you so far. That is still somebody saying, "Here's a shape to give you that sound." If you play that shape, it will give you that sound, so that when you're learning a song, when you see that shape or that chord letter, then you know that corresponds to that shape. But it doesn't unlock your freedom. It tells you that there's an F major chord there, but it doesn't tell you it's F, C, F, A, C, F. That's the biggie, because then you can play an F major here or here or here. Anywhere there's an F, A, and a C, even as disparate and as open voicing as that is an F major. And when you're then presented this kind of the Joe Pass approach or Joe Diorio approach, but if jazz guys, but when you're presented with a chord sequence, if it says E minor, then it can be your choice rather than the book or a teacher. It's up to you, and you can make the choice to decide what chords you want to play. Something like we went to earlier when we were saying B flat major 7 9, for example. Really, B flat major 7 9 is just a D minor 7 with a B flat in the bass, and D minor 7 is a polychord anyway of D minor and F major stuck together. And if you can get those concepts down before you start tackling, getting the mechanics right and stuff, you'll find that your head will connect with your hands a lot quicker. So here endeth the lesson. Take care, medic. Here's River Blue. No problem at all, Singing Planet. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Rico. Thank you for the kind words. Magical. Thank you so much. Let me just have a sip of water. I'm loving this water bottle. I used to have pint glasses. Phil Smythe used to tell me off for having pint glasses. You say, "Well, you're having pint glasses. Why are you going to spill it?" I'm worried you're going to spill it. No. Those days are over. I've got my vat of vodka. To business. This next song is called Bootful of Blues. I'm going to have a little pop-up that comes up here with a picture of a waffle. Whenever I go off on one about music theory or talk about equipment or geeky stuff, it must be some kind of wrong wiring in my brain or something. But I love it. I love gear and tech, and I just love gear and stuff. It's amazing, isn't it? The world we live in, the modern world, is amazing. Well, some of it is. Thank you, Darth Rips. Oh, wow, we smashed a level 5 hype train. I didn't realise that, guys. I've just looked at my computer. 123%. Thank you so much indeed. That was crazy earlier. Thank you. I don't know what to say. It's a Monday jam, guys. Save it for Friday, you know. It's great. Woo. No, the best one, Jimmy, is not Donkey from Shrek saying waffles. When he goes... He's making that noise in the back. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Darth Rip says, I don't do much but lurk around streams. No problem. Well, you're always welcome to lurk here, Darth. Guys, I'm getting very tired. It's been a long day of helping Miss Wiggles. And I've spent the day, and Miss Wiggles has a day off today, so I spent the day most of the morning with Miss Wiggles. It's been lovely. And I just want to see her before she goes to bed. So I'm going to do this last song. I'm going to do a Hey Joe jam. And this is for all of you for sticking around tonight, okay? Thank you so much. No problem. And are you on, Dave? We've got 28 viewers. I'm going to find someone to see if we can find someone to raid. Well, Kenny's on. I think Kenny's the answer, guys. Yes, indeed, Duncanstein. He's on. So let me just play one more number, and then we're going to go and bring some forward-following love to the Kenster, as I call him, and his prog rock jukebox bar. We can all chill out to that later on. Okay, here we go. I like Funky Spud. I'm gonna listen. If you can hang around in Discord for 10 minutes, Phil, I'll have a quick chat with you. I know it's late. I know, and you always go invisible. I thought I'll have a chat with Phil. Invisible. I think of something I said. Here we go. Thank you so much, and guys. Thank you so much indeed. What a fantastic... I'm just adjusting my lederhosen. Sorry, guys. Just elasticated underpants. Thank you so much indeed for your support tonight. What a lovely session. I'm looking forward to next Mondays already. I'm going to be back Wednesday at 9 p.m. UK time for my original Steve Ford Live. I've got some new tracks from Overture that I'm going to be playing there. Hopefully I'm going to rustle up a video if I get time tomorrow for that. And there'll be some new tracks in there and throughout the evening, but there's going to be all my back catalogue, the whole 46 or 47 songs we can pick from. And for the first time on Wednesday, I'm going to be opening up the requests. So Wednesday, you'll be able to request what songs you like using the streamer song list. God help me. So be gentle, and I'll open up about a queue of about 6 at a time, and we'll turn them off, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we'll trial that on Friday as well. I want to tentatively... I'm new to this streaming game, and I understand that people want to request songs, and I get that. I do get it. But I don't want to do a Monday Blues Jam, and then someone comes in and says, do some Guns N' Roses, and I'm like, I hate saying no. You know, and it kind of... 2/3 of what I do on online, live streaming wise, is original content. Even if it is like derivative like this, like Blackmagic Blues sounds like Blackmagic Woman, etc. It's all original content and original jams for obvious reasons, and my original music as well. But I also do an original vocal album called Strange Kind of Life, and I'll be putting more original songs into the Friday Night Rock Show. There'll be singing ones like Falling Away, and eventually the silly one that Jimmy likes as well, about the transvestite judge, etc. So we're going on a raid, and thank you so much indeed, guys. 32 people we've got left. That's amazing. What a lovely raid from Jeanette, and a raid from Medek as well. I'm so sorry, Medek. I didn't mean to forget your name. I'm trying to read it so small there. And Leslie Summer for the gifted subs, and Kenny for the gifted subs, and Kimmy for the gifted subs, Kimmy for the 1,000 bits. Just all of you, and Cred Fito for 500 bits. What a lovely mod. Hey mod, get your screen grabs ready. Come on. Wait for it. Okay, it's all chaos here tonight. Okay, we're back in the game. Let's go raid Kenny. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. That's the water bottle. Woohoo! It is. It's absolutely massive. I'm still my taste buds are still getting used to the plastic. You know, you get the plastic taste as well with the water bottle, and I'm still trying to get I've given it a good rinse out with hot soapy water and all that caper, but it's great. I love it. I really do. It's. I haven't got to look for pint glasses and everything. I should have bought one ages ago, but I'm not a fan of the plastic. I'm not a fan of the plastic bottles, but this one's pretty good. So thank you, mod. Shout out some mod love, please, to my Cred Fito mod. And he gifted me some packs of strings as well. It's a 3-pack hybrid slinkies. I'm well known for my love of hybrids, 10s and 9s, a mixture. So the orange pack. I have an Amazon wish list, but I haven't yet sorted out a PO thing, a PO box and all that caper. But yeah, very fortunate. I'm very lucky. Thank you. Let's raid Kenny. No more talking. I promise. Yep, no more talking. Okay, here we go, guys. Thank you very much. Let's go show Kenny some forward love, and I'll see you Wednesday at 9 p.m. UK time. Thank you for all your support. Really mean it. Thank you. Made my night. What a great night. Let's do it all again Wednesday, guys. Have a great Tuesday. Take care of yourselves, all right? And there may be an intermediate surprise jam coming up soon. You never know. Okay? Love you lots. Let's go.